Bonjour tout le monde. Aujourd'hui, c'est lundi 30 mars. Nous allons commencer avec mon ordi et mon portable, notre projet pour la semaine. Alors, pour commencer, traduisez les phrases. Have a go at translating these phrases. These are all words that we've come across before. We might need to try and shake our brains up a little bit to try and remember. Let's have a look. Answers are coming up now, so if you need to pause this and have a little bit more of a think, just right click on the PowerPoint and it should stop. So, I have is j'ai. I am, je suis. Elle a, she has is elle a. There is, il y a. It is, c'est. Because, parce que. How many of those did you remember? So our title was Mon ordi et mon portable. It's all about our computer and my mobile phone. So what we're going to do is I'm going to say the phrases and I'll leave a bit of space so that you can repeat them after me. So these are all phrases that we're going to learn to do with computers and mobiles. So first one, je joue. Je joue. Je joue. Je surfe sur Internet. Je surfe sur Internet. Je surfe sur Internet. Je chatte sur MSN. Je chatte sur MSN. Je chatte sur MSN ou je chatte sur Snapchat. Je regarde des clips vidéo. Je regarde des clips vidéo. Je regarde des clips vidéo. Je télécharge de la musique. Je télécharge de la musique. Je télécharge de la musique. J'envoie des SMS. J'envoie des SMS. J'envoie des SMS. Je parle avec mes amis. Je parle avec mes amis. Je parle avec mes amis. J'envoie des emails. J'envoie des emails. J'envoie des emails. How many of those do you think you can remember? I'm going to bring up the pictures now again and you can see if you can remember the phrase that went with it. There we go. How did you get on with that? Right, what I'd like you to do here is I'd like you to copy this vocabulary down. These are all the phrases we've just been learning. So if you could write these down, it just really helps to fix things in our brain. Okay, when we're writing them down, we go over it again, and obviously the spelling really matters. So take your time. Just pause the slideshow here while you've got time to actually write those down. Qu'est-ce que tu fais avec ton ordinateur? Qu'est-ce que tu fais avec ton ordinateur? J'envoie des emails. J'envoie des emails et je regarde des vidéoclips. Qu'est-ce que tu fais avec ton portable? Qu'est-ce que tu fais avec ton portable? Je parle avec mes amis et j'envoie des SMS. Je parle avec mes amis et j'envoie des SMS. Have a look at these two questions. First one means what do you do on your computer, and the second one, what do you do on your mobile? Can you come up with an answer for each of these questions? Write it down. Have a think about it. Write it down. Here are some really useful phrases. These are all time phrases which we can add to make our writing a bit more interesting. Let's have a go at pronouncing them. Okay, so quelquefois, quelquefois, souvent, souvent, tous les jours, tous les jours, tous les soirs, tous les soirs, tout le temps, tout le temps, de temps en temps, de temps en temps, une fois par semaine, une fois par semaine, deux fois par semaine, deux fois par semaine. We're going to do a listening now where these phrases come up. So we're going to listen to Abdul, Margot, Simon and Irina talking about what they do with their phone or their computer and how often. I've put the time phrases up on the screen so you can have a look at those. You might want to refer to your notes where you've written down je joue, je surfe sur internet. I've also put a link, so if you go to activeteachonline.com/view, and if you enter the code below, it's a 0, not a capital O, so it's Y0DR5HQJ. Entering that code should bring you to this listening exercise. Now, this is all a bit new for us and for you too, so it may not work. If it doesn't, please let me know by Show My Homework, and we'll try and sort something else out for this. But so I'll let you do this in your own time. You're going to click on that link and write down what they do with their phone and their computer and how often. So how did you get on? Let's have a look. So Abdul sends emails every day. What was the phrase for every day? Do you remember? Tous les jours. Downloads music once a week. Une fois par semaine. Margot plays every evening. Tous les soirs. Surfs the internet from time to time. De temps en temps. Simon sends text messages all the time, tout le temps. Speaks to friends often, souvent. Irina chats on MSN twice a week, deux fois par semaine. Watches video clips sometimes, quelquefois. Okay, have a go at reading these sentences out loud to yourself. Then listen and see how you got on. Remember, the final S or T in a French word is usually silent. unless the next letter is a vowel. Mes copains, the S on mes is silent and the S on copain is silent. Des emails, the S is pronounced because email starts with a vowel. So have a look at those sentences. Think how you would pronounce them. Okay, pause the PowerPoint here so you can have a little practice, and then I'm going to say them. So, number 1, tu regardes tout le temps des clips vidéo. Je parle tous les soirs à mes amis. De temps en temps, tu envoies des SMS. Quelquefois, je chatte avec mes copines. Tu joues à la console 2 fois par semaine. So, how was it? Did you notice that in number 2, I'm going to try something fancy now with a pen. In number 2, I pronounce the S here. Je parle tous les soirs à mes amis. And I did it again here. De temps en temps, tu envoies des SMS. It's a little bit on pronunciation there. Okay, so we've seen how we can add in time phrases. We've learnt some new time phrases. And now add in to the sentences that you wrote earlier some different time phrases. Have a look back at what you wrote before in answer to these 2 questions. Qu'est-ce que tu fais avec ton ordinateur? What do you do with your computer? And qu'est-ce que tu fais avec ton portable? What do you do with your mobile? Look back at those sentences, add in a time phrase, or you can write completely different sentences if you like. Look back at the examples that we've had in the listening exercise and also when you were reading out loud. Just notice the time phrase can come at the beginning of the sentence, or it might come after the verb. So it might say, de temps en temps, j'envoie des emails, or you might say, j'envoie des emails de temps en temps. So you can vary where you put your time phrase. Have a little go at that. Write 3 sentences for each question. That's 6 in total. And that's it for this little lesson. Alors bravo et bonne continuation et bonne santé à vous tous. Au revoir.